So where are we up to now? Oh,
Quinn.
Q int.
Cunt.
Cunt, yeah. So I think Quint is at home, if not right now, then after a short cigarette break, you know? So we can finally get the delivery man Q quest
So
going on.
is he the delivery man, or is that spoiler?
I think we will find out.
Okay.
But as I said, he's the only one in town with a name beginning with Q, so
Yeah.
that's our only lead to the delivery man Q quest thingy.
Which would actually be pretty stupid, you know, mentioning it in your diary. It's
yeah, but
delivery man Q.
She seemed pretty stupid.
Yeah, like a horse.
In a way. Like a horse, yeah. So let's peek into trailers.
Creepy.
There are the two of them. Quint and Richard. I don't think they are related, but they may be.
Maybe they're like a couple, or
A gay couple? No, I don't think so,
like
because
Brokeback Mountain.
Richard is probably in love with Sally Graham.
Oh, okay.
So I guess they are. I guess maybe they are
Like brothers,
father and son.
Oh, he was talking about his son, wasn't he?
Oh, was he?
Yeah, he was saying like, oh, my son was good friends with Anna or something.
Okay. Okay. Yeah, then they probably are. So the two trailers are closed, and that's why I was killing time earlier, I think, because they only open up at 16, and I wanted to, you know, use it in a more or less effective
You
way.
stuffed your face.
With the lollipop.
You stuffed her face. That crazy room.
Yeah, it looks like it's his sanctuary, because when he goes smoking, he's in this.
Yeah,
in
that's
this
what I
red room.
thought. Yeah, and he was
Now
like,
I
you know,
understand.
everybody needs his sanctuary, Zach.
Yeah, I didn't really understand what you were saying, but now I get it. So let's knock at Richard's trailer first, which is pretty pointless, because we're just gonna go out again in a few seconds. But there's a quest we will do, but not now, but later.
Okay.
And the quest involves the minigame I was talking about.
Oh,
And
you have
now
to do,
you
like,
might,
darts?
yeah, you might be able to guess.
Throw
And it
darts.
starts, yes. And he is like all sorts of flicker. It's kind of funny that he lives in a trailer owning this bar. You might think he has like a little more money.
Yeah, but I mean, I don't know. I mean, everybody is like people living in trailer parks are like poor or whatever or weird. But I think they look pretty comfortable, actually.
Yeah, they do, but so you think it's a choice of lifestyle?
Let's quit spike tag. No, I couldn't imagine living in a trailer with you.
You couldn't, or you could?
I could.
Yeah, me too, actually. Maybe not with someone else, but on your own, it's probably pretty comfy, and you don't have long ways, you know?
Yeah.
And it's probably extremely cheap, so you
I'm
might
FBI
be able to
special
buy
agent.
several motorcycles.
Yeah.
So Anna was killed. But why does that bring the FBI here?
I don't like his voice actor, his English voice actor.
I have an interest in murder cases involving young women.
Well, you know, man, this might just be another case to you. But it means the death of a friend to me. I don't want you taking this lightly like it's just another case.
I never take anything of this nature lightly, I assure you. I'm here to apprehend the perpetrator who did this.
Yeah, because local enforcement can't shine their own boots, right?
Good point. You can't always count on the police now, can you? But that doesn't mean you're going to capture the perpetrator yourself. Quint.
How do you know my name?
I memorized the name of every citizen before arriving in town. I also know about you and your significant other.
You mean Becky?
Don't underestimate the FBI. We know and see everything.
I'm sorry if I was a little harsh. I want to help, I do. Okay?
Okay, Zach, I'll tell you how I knew his name. He's got a small Q on his hat.
That was the only name beginning with Q that I could think of. He was even kind enough to tell us his girlfriend's name. I can read him like a book, Zach.
I think his voice actor is angry acting.
From the guy,
Yeah.
the Quint.
Yeah.
Yeah. Goofing off together.
So this is where the magic happens.
Yeah. The magic.
It's like a weird little sports arena place thing on this floor. Did you notice?
No.
It's like a football soccer field.
Really?
Yeah, it's just like the outlines on the floor, right in the middle of the trailer.
What the fuck is he doing? Is he looking inside the tank or?
Yes, he is. And Quint was for a moment,
Zach, look
not
at this red
aware.
powder. This must be what Delivery Man Q was transporting.
It's a tampon.
Which was in use.
Oh, sure, that's maybe it is the drug you were talking about. It's the devil drug.
Yeah, I connected with the red ivy, from the prologue.
Okay,
The red ivy, which overgrew almost everything in the prologue.
Oh, yeah.
But it's just speculation. I don't know yet.
It's probably it's probably a
I
drug,
found this
right?
in your bike.
It's probably a
What is it,
drug.
Quint?
It's just health food.
Health food.
That's right. Grounded like coffee beans made from the seeds of a plant. Totally legal.
Sorry.
Oh, Gesundheit
Why was it in
again.
the tank of your bike?
I couldn't find anywhere else to keep it while I was riding. I just forgot that it was in there. Riding along and you suddenly get hungry? Or maybe you find something on the road and you need food.
Can't you give me an honest answer?
I'm telling you the truth.
Very well. If you must persist in lying, you won't mind if I take this and get it looked at, will you?
Hold on.
You said it was totally legal, right? Then there's nothing to worry about. Am I wrong about this?
No, it's nothing. Just do what you want. Go ahead, just take it.
So yeah, what we have to do is to finish this quest is getting back to Becky.
Oh,
It's
and-
kind of a drag, the riding up the whole thing.
Okay.
And as you can see, yeah, I try to show what kind of a way it is. Whatever. As you can see, the limit for the main quest is to 17 o'clock. So the sheriff's office really closes at 17 o'clock, even if you're in there and within the quest.
We're supposed to go through
Okay.
and grab this file.
So
at
I'm
the
trying to
sheriff's
finish
office,
this
but
before
if you want
16:30
it on a hunch, then I'm with you.
to get the next main quest done at this day.
Ah.
And it's driving back and forth basically, and it's kind of a drag.
Where'd you get that?
Quint's trailer. He's Delivery Man Q, isn't he? You don't have to hide it any longer. I'm on your side. Will you tell me everything you know?
Yes, he's Delivery Man Q. But he's got nothing to do with Anna's death. So please just leave him alone, okay? I beg you.
That all depends on what else you can tell me, Becky. His being Delivery Man Q doesn't prove he had nothing to do with Anna's murder. Is there any way to get him to make a statement about this?
Okay. Just wait here. Give this to Quint and tell him I can't accept it.
Poor guy.
Yeah.
That's all I can do. Don't ask me for anything more. You'll get us both killed.
Whoa.
I was hoping we'd get a little bit more out of her, but that's okay. We'll get more when we hand over the ring. Let's go give Mr. Delivery Man Q a visit and see what happens.
Don't tell me, don't ask me anything more, or you'll get us both killed. Supports kind of your bigger, overarching kind of like cult theory.
Yeah, like demon cult, something, yeah.
So the unnamed he from the diary, maybe
Some kind of
cult
priest.
leader.
Yeah.
It's probably Polly from the hotel.
Yeah, or it's like a scientific experiment or something. Government funded, of course. It's like a research
Maybe
center.
it's George Woodman.
Yeah.
I
Yeah,
mean,
he could be a cult leader.
Yeah. With his tight
Maybe it's a
pants
woman.
and
No.
a nice stash.
Yeah. Typical cult leaderish.
Where did you get that?
So I turned invisible.
To me.
Yeah. See through.
She also told me to tell you that she can't accept it.
Can
This is
accept?
where the game gets
What is that?
supernatural. York
Exactly what it
turns
sounds like, Clint.
translucent.
I think she was extremely worried about you. I'm just guessing, but she's been giving you the plants to make the red powder, hasn't she? Then you rode your bike out of town. You went on a trip, and you sold the powder somehow. You bought that ring with the money. That's why she gave me the ring. She wants to stop you from making any more trips. She doesn't want you to get involved anymore with this.
But I did all this for her. I started out delivering because I wanted the extra cash. But you know, things like this change over time. As you can see, her family is loaded and I live in a trailer house. She's out of my league, you know? And so I wanted to be the kind of guy she could be with.
Quint, you already are. You didn't need money for that.
Have things gone too far? Because of me?
Not at all, Quint. You can do things over. You're still young.
Can you hold off on arresting me just for a little while? I want to apologize to her. And promise her that I'll never carry that junk again. Just give me a little time. Please? I'll turn myself in once I've talked to her, okay?
Zach, what is he talking about?
Huh?
Why would I arrest an innocent youth such as yourself? Quint, I'm busy with a murder investigation here. We can talk about health food another time, okay?
If you really want to confess, you could always try at church. What do you think, Zach?
It isn't much, but I want you to take this as a thank you gift.
Oh, that's a nice gift.
Yeah, it's kind of a nice melee weapon. Nothing compared to the one we
Zach,
are
another
getting
young life
when
saved.
finishing Lily's
Okay.
quest line. People always like, did he just say something when he talks to Zach? You know, when he talks to himself, York. People are always like, did I just hear him say something?
Yeah.
It's pretty funny, I think. He's like maybe mumbling to himself or whispering. It's not like he says it only in his mind, I guess. So that's done.
So, you know, so it seems like they're like creating some sort of powder in that city, right?
Yeah, at least someone.
So maybe there's like that's like a Stephen King story. You know, you have like this alien artifact which landed on Earth, and everywhere around it is growing these red leaf bushes.
Oh, that's a nice theory too.
And now they're the town found it, and they don't want to tell anyone
By
because
the way, look at Rosy Lips.
Molly,
Gina. Yeah, that's a nice
In town,
theory.
this
We have to get
is
into that after her car wash.
yeah. It's a car wash, baby.
What's your name?
I'm Gina. Folks call me the Rose.
I'm Francis York Morgan, FBI Special Agent. I'm investigating the death of Anna Graham.
FBI? Wow, how cool. And, I like that scar.
So she is a pretty impressing
Do you have any
personality.
info
Yeah.
on Anna or any suspicious individuals?
Ugh, I hate that complex stuff. Let's have a more simple conversation.
Simple.
Yeah. Do you want gas or not? Uh-huh.
They like it when I put it in, and they like it when I pull it out.
Car wash.
Yeah, I think I was filling up the tank because I really needed to, and then I think I got a car wash to calm your nerves.
Heaven and hell gas
So
station.
you think that the alien infestation, which like corrupted the plants to grow this way and be like a drug, might be the thing that makes the people go to, or makes the people to shadows at night?
Yeah, something like that, yeah.
That's a nice theory.
Could be. Could also be, I mean, there are a lot of like religious references. You know, you have like the angels, and
Yeah.
the gas station was heaven and hell, and
Mm-hmm.
you know, the one guy was like, oh, my husband is in heaven now, so everybody's like emphasizing that. So maybe it's some kind of religious thing, you know, like a pact with the devil or something.
Yeah. Yeah. You don't have that many religious references, but they are in there. You're right.
Yeah.
The ones you mentioned, but other than that, I can't think of any. But you're right. Might be. I think religion is kind of a part of a weird Japanese undertone. Maybe I'm thinking I'm putting you know, the wrong thoughts into this, but it's kind of a pop cultural
Oh yeah.
Fine buildings,
undertone.
such a small
Yeah.
town.
Many things.
The exterior woodwork is spectacular. Don't you agree, Zach?
So the main quest.
Oh, so that's the main quest.
Yeah.
Okay. Nice walk.
Yeah. He's,
Pleasure to meet you, Agent Morgan. We've been expecting you. I'm Thomas McLean, the sheriff's assistant.
yeah. He's pretty
FBI
cool, I
Special
think.
Agent Francis York Morgan.
And he's the gay one.
Is he?
I think
That's
so.
what everyone else calls me.
Very well then, Agent York.
I believe I owe you a thank you for retrieving my belongings from my car. Thanks.
Oh, no, just doing my job. I want to help do everything I can to help the investigation. I just can't believe Anna was murdered. She was such a bright and lovely girl.
Did you know her well?
Well, no, not really. But it's a very small town. I'm sorry. It's just that this is the first really big case I've ever seen.
I understand. Just try to relax. Can I have a look at Anna's file now?
Yes, of course. The sheriff told me to let you through to the meeting room, but I've lost the key to the cabinet where the files are. Why don't you take a look around while I go look for it?
Okay, let me know when things are ready.
Zach, Thomas appears to be the kind and sensitive type, totally at odds with the monarch. Almost a good setting for a cartoon.
So this guy lost his keys and he told us to find the key, and there are like maybe a dozen keys lying around. But I'm going straight to the right one. And then explore the whole thing a little bit and then give him the key. But I have this like horror situation in my head where the story of this game goes totally off the rails in a way.
Really?
Totally gets totally crazy, and it doesn't interesting me anymore because it's too crazy.
In this
Then-
part.
No, not in this part. I have this like thing in my head where I think this might go in the wrong direction, and
Oh,
then
where
at
he-
the end
oh,
it's totally crazy, and Thomas is like the killer or something like this.
Yeah.
You know? I'm afraid this might happen. I hope it won't.
I was always. I'm thinking now that you're saying this, and I was thinking before that maybe York is like crazy, you know, and he's like the killer himself.
Yeah, that's a possibility too. I mean, he's like investigating all these killer cases involving young killed women. So
Yeah.
maybe he's the killer.
Yeah.
Or Zack
Yeah,
is.
and maybe you have like you have like this in his ready room. No, what is it called? His sanctuary. You have like Chakotay, yeah. You have like these two kids, and he has like this alter ego. So maybe there's like this duality thing going on.
Zack and York is a duality thing again.
Mhm.
Yeah, this was the key we needed. And let's go up and see what else is there to find in this nice office with spectacular exterior woodwork.
Didn't the Twin Peaks sheriff's office look similar?
I think so, yeah.
Like the same walls, maybe?
Probably did, yeah. We should look, the hard references up again and
Yeah.
point them out. I was like too busy editing all this stuff.
Zach, there's a name written on this dumbbell. Arnold. I haven't met anyone by that name yet. Could it be the owner of this dumbbell? What do you think, Zach?
So, new vocabulary for me. I didn't know this thing was called a dumbbell.
Yeah, me neither.
Dumbbell.
It's kind of a weird name because it not deteriorates. What do you say? But it's like a bad name for the owner. It implies that he's dumb.
Dumb, yeah. But it's like only one B, right? So it's
No,
either
it's 2B, right?
was it 2B? I
I
thought it was
think
one.
it's 2B. And where's the bell in it? Yeah, maybe it was 1, I don't know. We will see it again.
Oh, what the
and
hell?
We can confirm. Yeah, this is just another key. So there are these keys all over the place. Also, this game has like a real game-breaking glitch. And you can encounter it when you pick up the key which is needed in the main story quest to complete the quest. Then save and quit, log back in, and the key is gone.
Ah, okay.
So you should never do that, even in the PS3 Director's Cut edition. It's still in there.
Still in there.
And
It's a
it
feature,
can-
not a bug.
It's a feature, you're right. And it can happen. It can happen randomly. It can be that it doesn't happen to you, and then you have to start the game over.
Oh my god.
And that sucks if you're like in a late game. So always play through the main story quests, without saving and quitting. At least whenever you have a key.
Thomas.
So I found this dumbbell, and I thought, before I give him the key, I abort and look if I can do anything else with the dumbbell. So I have to admit I was a little confused there, but yeah, he says again the key with the southern squirrel key holder,
Okay.
and every key you find there has like a different squirrel.
It's a different scroll.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Squirrel key holder. It's pretty funny actually. And kind of accentuates his lifestyle and character. It's also funny that he lost like a dozen keys in this whole office.
Oh, it's...
But he and Polly are my favorite characters.
George, do you work out every day?
Of course, Agent Morgan. Exercise keeps me healthy. I haven't missed a day since I started in high school.
Now that's impressive. Remind me to get more exercise, Zach.
I can't do my full routine today without Arnold. I haven't seen Arnold around since yesterday.
Arnold.
He's a training buddy of mine. His partner Sylvester misses him too. If you see Arnold around,
Arnold Schwarzenegger, Sylvester Stallone,
Yeah, I
right?
guess so, yeah.
I'm gonna work out maybe without him.
Oh my god.
Fits George Woodman
Keep
perfectly,
an
I
eye
think.
out for him.
Lost Arnold.
So his favorite films are probably Terminator 2 and
Rocky?
Bloodsport or something. Or Rocky. Or didn't
Oh, it's
one
could
of
be,
them?
you're right,
Didn't
it's Dumbbell.
Sylvester Stone like do a porn?
Yeah, he was like soft sex, right? Before.
Oh yeah, like a soft porn.
Really?
Yeah, maybe that's his favorite film. But he's probably not much into the gay scene.
I got him to come back.
still. Although he really likes to look at Sylvester while he's doing these scenes.
Oh, Arnold. Well done, Agent Morgan. Now I can work out using my normal workout menu.
Good to hear that.
Here's a little something to show you my appreciation.
Zip.
No, he has an awesome trading card for us.
So that makes us even.
He's actually a nerd
I
too.
don't owe you anything, and you don't owe me anything. No changes to how we work together. Just bear that in mind.
And he's pretty good with these.
Zach?
Yeah.
He needs some friends who aren't so dumb.
So this opens up the quest which will lead to the fast travel device.
Oh, okay.
If you don't do that, you can't do that quest.
Fast travel device.
Yeah. It's not a DeLorean.
Curvy-tailed flying squirrel keys.
You found the key.
That's the right one?
Yes. Southern Flying Squirrel. Thank you so much. I'll bring the files right in, so please go to the meeting room.
I think they're both like
Well,
mentally
Zach,
handicapped a
Scott
little bit.
That's all right.
I like how he salutes like that.
Yeah.
The victim's
That
name was
smile.
Anna Graham.
Yeah.
Age 18, she just recently graduated from high school this year. Her dream was to move out to the city and become a model. But for the time being, she was working in the A&G diner here in town. She lived with her mother, Sally. Anna's father died in an accident in a lumber mill when she was a child. Her mother is unemployed and lives on the insurance money from her husband's accident. After all, it's a small town with a low cost of living. Financially, they seem to get by fine, and they led normal lives.
A normal life is exactly what a curious teenager doesn't want. It's all starting to make sense, Zach.
So where is his, like pocket
City
Yeah.
dispenser?
No, I take that back. All of them can't be as bad as him, and some should have better manners.
This is a good biscuit. I've never tasted a biscuit this delicious.
Where in town can I get these?
Well, actually, I baked them myself.
That's amazing. What are you doing in law enforcement? They're very particular about biscuits, I'll have you know. The balance of milk and butter you've achieved here, Oh, my.
Agent Morgan, the autopsy's ready. You are welcome to accompany me to the Greenvale General Hospital. Emily, you come too. Thomas, stay here and tidy up these files.
Yes, sir.
We're going to use the car outside. Let's get going. You might think this is just a small-town police investigation, but our inspections are thorough and solid. I'm hoping you won't slow us down.
He's holding it like a magical artifact.
So, it wasn't in Twin Peaks like the same setting that you have like this quiet town teenage girl who actually is like involved in some kind of rock.
Palmer.
Yeah, she was like dancing at the bar or something, right?
And look at the monies we got, man. 7,000 something.
We could buy some
She
red
was
powder.
dancing at the bar?
No, what was
Really?
Twin Peaks? She was like involved in some sort of.
I can't remember the dancing at the bar, but she probably was, yeah.
No, she met like businessmen at the bar or
Greenvale
something.
General Hospital is down the road by the lake. It's too far to walk. Come on, get in the car.
If I'm riding in a car, George, I prefer to be the driver. Can you provide a car for me?
What are you talking about? You don't even know how to get there.
Which is another good reason for me to drive, George. I need to learn my way around town.
Oh, man. Very well. Then I'll ride with you. I want to keep an eye on you.
Fair enough.
Just one thing, Agent Morgan. Your involvement in this case is limited. That means you don't have to learn your way around town.
George, we'd better get moving. The hospital closes at 2100.